When it comes to the downfall of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, the writing's been on the wall for quite some time. In 2018, when Kevin Feige said the agenda moving forward is all about diversity and representation, not about honoring these characters, not about respecting the fans, no, it was about diversity checkboxes. Well, they've gotten exactly what they asked for. Unfortunately, the fans don't like it, and that has been very blatantly obvious because so much of their audience has walked away. Box office disappointment, streaming disasters, and people finally started waking up around the end of Phase 4. But now the start of Phase 5 of the MCU has made it very clear for everyone this thing is only going to get worse. And it really took Secret Invasion to get some people in the mainstream really starting to hammer on them, finally seeing the tide start to turn, as it was the first project, I believe, in Marvel Cinematic Universe history that had a rotten critic score and a rotten audience score. Audiences and critics both agreed it sucked. Sometimes it's just one or the other. This was both. And now all of a sudden you're starting to see things pop up. What's gone wrong with the MCU, or the MCU hits a new low? Here's Marvel's big problem. There's a couple big problems at Marvel, and this article is right about one of those things. This article basically is tearing apart so much of the shit that is just not planned anymore. Whether you have reshoots in Multiverse of Madness, or Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania, or the entirety of Secret Invasion, or massive problems with the Echo series. You have so many projects going on right now, all the junk that they're trying to pump out there on streaming, that they really can't keep any of it straight. And they have no consistency, no straightforward path, and everyone's just making shit up as they go. Not only that, but all the content they're putting out is trash. I can tell you one thing, they're complaining about superhero fatigue and blah, blah, blah. When you put out all these characters on the bottom here, right, of this group, the new characters that are getting played now versus all these old characters, I can tell you right now that if you were putting out, 5 movies and 10 shows per year focused on the characters that people care about, people wouldn't be complaining as much. But unfortunately, it's about characters that no one wants, no one asks for, that no one likes, that have failed time and time again in the comics. And in fact, looking forward, we're only going to get more of the same. I mean, we're going to have Ironheart, a character that's failed multiple times over and over in the comic books. We're going to have Agatha Harkness. We're going to have the Echo series, which is all going to drop at once because, again, it's a complete and total dumpster fire. And the truth is, it's gotten so bad that finally, some people in the media have no choice but to kind of start coming around on this because they realize the tide is turning and the winds are changing. When you look at the audience that's dropped off, it's not just box office dollars. We talked about Thor: Love and Thunder, that box office a lot. That's a movie with a massive inflated budget, did not break even in its box office run. But even just beyond that, because of how inflated ticket prices have been, they lost about 40% of their audience. The actual people here in the United States, they went and bought a ticket to go see Thor: Love and Thunder. They lost about 40% of their audience from Ragnarok. That is a massive problem. That's why you're seeing things continue to go worse, not better, when it comes to Marvel Cinematic Universe streaming shows on Disney+. The audience, quite simply, is checked out. They've walked away from the MCU. And when you look forward at all the things that are happening, maybe there's 1 or 2 projects in a grand scheme of like 20 things that are going on that people might be, oh, that could be cool, like the Deadpool movie. Or maybe you still have hope for the Daredevil show, even though that sounds like it's going to be a total disaster. But unfortunately, the 18 other things they have going on all sound like shit, and it's all involving characters that, for the most part, have failed over and over and over again in the comics, and they're just pushing it because of what Kevin Feige told us he was going to do all the way back in 2018. It's sad that it has to get this bad before you start seeing a mass of all these articles coming out about the problem with the MCU, the failures of the MCU. We've been talking about it for years now because it was plain to see what was going on. The audience was walking away as Marvel continued to churn out garbage woke products that people don't want. What do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comments section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.